today I'm bringing you this makeup tutorial that it's pretty much just like a few shadows, and it just concentrates a lot on the wing eyeliner and the burgundy color. It's really simple to make, honestly. I think it's just a lot of blending, a lot of not stressing yourself out while making your wing eyeliner. And if you guys are interested to see how this makeup tutorial goes, just go ahead and keep watching.
Jumping right into it, I put 3 dots of the Professional by Benefit because lately my pores have been a nightmare, guys, and this is the only thing that calms it down. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever HD, and what I'm going to do is pretty much put it all over my face in little stripes and little dots, and I'm going to be actually blending this out with the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. And guys, I love this thing. Like, I mean, the Beauty Blender is just like nothing compared to this. Literally, guys, this is like $6 at Walmart. It's like half of the price of the Beauty Blender. For concealer, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal. Honestly, this is so cheap as well, and it's so good. It covers all of my imperfections in my face, aka those under eye circles. And I'm gonna be wearing this in a triangle shape. I am ridiculous. My English is horrible. As well as I'm gonna put it a little bit on the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and a little bit on my chin as well. I'm gonna be blending this part with the beauty sponge, but honestly after that I'm gonna be using my finger, my 4th finger, because honestly it's just the easiest way for me to make sure that all of my under eye circles are gonna be covered and everything is gonna be super smooth. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the warmth of my body. I don't know if my finger is just perfect. You take it. Now, Contour Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to be wearing this yellow powder underneath my eyes to set up these and make sure that I have no creases neither underneath the eyes or on the top of the eyes. It's called eyelid, Isabel. But to set up my whole face, I'm going to be using this Milani Powder Pressed Foundation, and with the same brush, I just put it all over my face just to make sure that I don't get shiny and to get a tiny bit more coverage as well. I'm going to be doing my eyebrows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade. I think this is in the color Toupee. I love this to do my eyebrows, guys, because as you guys know, my eyebrows are pretty dark. They're pretty full already, so this just helps me to maintain it a little bit better. I do a little line on the bottom, a little line on the top, and then I just fill in. Honestly, guys, I do have a big idea of breaking every single step that I do and making them in different videos. So if you guys actually will want to know how I do my contour, my wing eyeliner, my eyebrows in a little bit more depth, just let me know. I'm gonna be using again the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, this time using this brown with a gray undertone on it, and what I'm gonna do is contour my cheekbones. I need that face not to look like a potato face, okay guys? On my double chin, I'm gonna be using that same color. Girls, I need help on that. And with a way more smaller brush, I'm gonna be using the same color, guys, and I'm gonna be shaping my nose so it looks a little bit, and well, it gives the impression of being a little bit small. Isabel, focus, don't sing. You don't sing, girl. You just do makeup. To bronze my face, I'm gonna be wearing these 2 colors, but just a tiny bit because I already have the contour, so I just want a little bit of color so I don't look that pale. For blush, I'm gonna be using the Balm Springs by The Balm, and guys, this is the bomb.com. I love it so much. For highlighter, I'm gonna go back to my Anastasia Beverly Hills, and with my finger, I'm gonna be putting a little bit on the bridge of my nose and a little bit on the top of my cheekbones just to glow and give my skin a little bit of that healthy look. To make sure that everything is blended out properly, I just grab a brush and I just run it through the highlighter just to make sure that it doesn't look patchy. I don't bake my contouring, so what I do is I just go back to my pressed powder and I just go ahead and run it a little bit on the bottom of the contouring so it looks a little bit more sharp. All the shadows I'm going to be wearing is from the Modern Renaissance palette. I go ahead and grab a big blending brush. I'm gonna be using this brown color as a transition color, so what I'm gonna do is put it on the crease. We need to make sure that, you know, this color is kind of pigmented. This palette is really good, so what we need to do is make sure that both sides are actually even and they're actually really blended out, okay? So that's why we're grabbing a big brush, so we can go ahead and run it and make sure that the color is paying off and it's paying off equally in both sides. Now with my finger, what I'm gonna do is grab the burgundy color that comes in this palette. I'm gonna be running this all over my eyelid, okay? I know this might not be the ideal, but I feel like the color pays off really good. So I do this over. I know the edges aren't that smooth, so what I do after I put all of these on is grab an actual smaller brush and I run it through the edges so I make sure that everything is blended out. If I feel that I need a little bit of more color, I do go back with the brush and I grab a little bit of more color so I can blend the edges as I said before. Now I grab a smaller blending brush. I go back to the burgundy color and what I do is run it through my crease. We already have the gray brownish undertone that we put before, you remember the color? So with that color, this is gonna be easier to blend. Anyways, you grab just a little bit of color, put it on your crease and make sure that you're blending a lot, okay guys? This look, if it's not blend, it looks like a punch eye, so make sure that you're blending enough, you know. If you want to go back to the other blending brush that it's a little bit bigger, you can go ahead. Anything that's easier for you to blend. Go back to the smaller brush and what I do is grab a little bit of this brown color and I put it on the corner, like the outer corners, and then I go back to the blending brush and blend this out. Honestly, this is just to give it a little bit of more depth and to give that little like almond shape on your eye, which I love. I've been having a lot of problems with the fallout in these palettes, so if you guys do want, you can go ahead and do the reverse, like do your eyes first and do your concealer and foundation at the end. I do recommend that fully, okay? Then going back to like a smaller brush, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this like shimmery rose gold color and I'm gonna put it in there. I don't know what's the name of that part of the eye. Now, stressful part, woof, wing eyeliner. Take your time. If you guys do want, as I said prior on the video, I want to show you guys what are my tips and tricks to do my wing eyeliner. Some days I'm pretty good, some other days it looks like I'm doing this in kindergarten. After 2 hours of doing my wing eyeliner, I go back to the blending brush and I make sure that everything is blended and the color it's what I want. You guys can add more at this point, more brown, more red, more black, whatever you guys want. With a really tiny brush, I go back to the brown color and I run this over really close to my lash line. Like really close, like almost putting it inside of my eye. Then I do go back with the big blending brush and a little bit of the red color and I blend this. Honestly, I do not recommend to put too much red on the bottom because we do look tired. So just a little bit of red just to blend this out and it will be all good. I'm running black eyeliner inside of my eyes, but if you guys have small eyes, then what I do recommend is that maybe in there you can put like a white or a cream eyeliner instead of a black, because if not, your eye is actually gonna like close, and with all of these colors you're just gonna look tired. Mascara, I'm gonna be using the telescopic. You guys can use anything else you want. If you do want maybe like fake eyelashes, go ahead, enjoy it in. I'm just gonna put it on the top and bottom lashes. For my lips, I did pick this brown color by ColourPop, but honestly I put it on and at the end I kind of regret it because this color is so dark that it kind of like takes over of all the rest that is going on in my eyes. I'm gonna leave 2 pictures in here because I did use like a nude color afterwards and I loved it more.
And that's it, guys. As you guys know, this is the end result of our makeup tutorial today. And if you guys like the makeup tutorial, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment so I know what type of videos am I doing good on. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!
That's it, Brian?